Well, as we kind of been talking about recently, this is the time of the year that open enrollment happens, and you've really got, well, to December 7th to get that done. A lot of options out there, and today I'd like to welcome Lisa Montadori. She is a Aetna Medicare broker manager here in Orange County, and she's going to tell us about some of the things that Aetna offers. So welcome.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Thanks for having Aetna.
nice to have you here today. And as we know, we're into that time of the year, right?
We sure are.
Yeah. And one of the things that people have to decide are the different plans, and have to look at what they need, what fits their situation best. And you're going to tell us about some of the things that Aetna offers.
I am, and thank you. I'm happy to just spend some time with you and share some information with the viewers. So some information that the viewers might not know: Aetna actually has been in business for over 160 years, since before the Civil War.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't know that.
A long time.
Yeah.
And we paid the very first Medicare claim in 1966.
Wow.
And we actually insure over a million Medicare members across the United States. So I think that that's impressive. And for 2020, we have a PPO plan that for 2020 has earned 4.5 out of 5-star rating, which is impressive.
All right, and I, on the slide here, something that I didn't know, you're now a CVS company?
We are.
Okay.
We are a CVS company.
All right.
Yes, and we also for 2020 have a new HMO Plus plan that's coming to market that's loaded with some new features like acupuncture and chiropractic care, open access dental, quite a few new benefits.
I think the dental thing is very good because as we know, sometimes dental is not covered.
It isn't. It's not a Medicare covered allowance.
Yeah, so that's fantastic.
And what you see on the screen here is just highlighting our PPO plan.
Okay.
We have both HMO and PPO plans.
Okay. And you're going to tell us the difference between the two.
Yes.
People get confused by that, and especially when they get into a Medicare Advantage program, because they think there's only one type.
Correct. You're absolutely right. An HMO, or a health maintenance organization plan, you actually have doctors in a network that you stay within. And you usually have your primary care physician, or PCP as we call it, that then is like the quarterback of your health insurance or your health for the year. They actually refer you to specialists within that network. That's an HMO plan.
Yeah.
A PPO plan is a preferred provider organization plan. And that actually is a huge network of doctors.
Right.
You have over 750,000 providers that you have access to, over 3,500 hospitals that you have access to, and some are either in or out of network. If you stay in network, the member can really optimize their savings. They can control their costs on the plan. But you'll see on the screen, our PPO plan for 2020 has a monthly premium of $98. If you go see a primary care physician in network, it's a $5 copay.
Okay.
$40 copay for a specialist. The thing about the PPO plan that's unique is that it really offers somebody freedom to go see the doctors that they want to go see, and flexibility. And the costs are very predictable too. They know that they can see providers in almost all of the United States that we have.
Okay.
So they have real freedom.
So they
with the
really
PPO
can go
plan.
all over.
And it has an outstanding prescription drug plan built into it, and also unlimited worldwide emergency and urgent care coverage, which is nice for people that travel internationally. They have unlimited coverage. Nice. Yes.
So this is something that people can opt for, and then if they want the HMO plan, they can opt for that as well.
Now our HMO plan is a little different. For 2020, we have a new HMO Plus plan that is loaded with extra features like acupuncture and chiropractic. On this screen right here, we have unlimited acupuncture and chiropractic care for zero copay.
Wow.
And self-referral. They could go to the acupuncturist or the chiropractor that they want, as long as it's within what we call our ASH network. And then we also have an open access dental allowance of $1,275, like you mentioned Kim, before. Dental is such a big deal for beneficiaries, and it's not a Medicare covered allowance.
Right.
So this is a really great feature for 2020 on our HMO plan, because it allows somebody $1,275 towards dental.
Right, that's nice.
They just need to make sure that they see a licensed dentist in the United States, somebody that hasn't opted out of Medicare.
Okay.
That's it.
And of course, the next one we look at is also something that surprisingly is not covered by Medicare.
I know.
You would think it would be.
Yes.
The hearing aid benefit.
Yes.
We certainly know about that.
This is actually a very substantial benefit for
Yeah.
2020, up to $1,250 per ear per year. And we found that, you know, hearing aids, sometimes beneficiaries aren't buying them even though they need them just because of the cost.
Yeah.
So now we're building that into this PPO, or excuse me, this HMO Plus plan. We also built in over-the-counter benefit of $75 per quarter that's used on a whole host of things that they have. And then also we have the personal emergency response device, people call it the PERS, the life alert.
Yeah, and so that is a benefit that can really be substantial for some people.
Yes.
So that is basically, as you said, one of those alert medication devices, and if they need it, that's
It's included in
Wow.
the plan, zero copay. It actually has GPS, which is
Is there a
nice.
monthly on that,
No.
like a monthly tracking?
No, Aetna has
Wow.
included that. The GPS is included because a lot of times people want it to work in the home, but what if they're out golfing or they're just
Yeah,
doing their life?
that's
They
a
want
great
it to work
benefit.
out there too. It also
Yeah.
has fall detection, which is nice for some people as well.
Really? That's
Included
a great
zero.
benefit.
It is.
I haven't heard that in one of these plans before.
Yes.
Very nice. Now, of course, this is one thing that I've heard about years ago, the silver sneakers, the fitness centers
Yes.
that are offered with Aetna.
We actually, all of the things that I'm just next going to say are included in all of our plans, our
Okay.
HMO and PPO plans. The
Okay.
fitness benefit, which is through silver sneakers, is something that's very important to beneficiaries. Fitness,
Yeah,
I mean,
it
that's
is.
just a way to keep healthy and stay healthy. And we really are taking the whole approach to somebody's being, their mind, their body, their spirit. And this is part of it, the
Yeah.
silver sneakers.
I think that's fantastic.
And I'm not sure if your viewers know, but there are over 15,000 gyms across the United States in the Silver Sneakers network that they have access to. And they can go to multiple gyms. They could
Yeah,
go in the
that's
morning, in
great.
the afternoon, in the evening. Yeah, it really is, you know, promoting preventative health or preventative.
And that's part of that's included.
It's included
Okay.
in all of our plans. The prescription drug coverage is included in all of our plans. It's a
Mm-hmm.
very robust prescription drug coverage on the PPO and the HMO options. They have access to medications that fall on tier 1 or tier 2 at a zero copay, as long as they go to a preferred pharmacy, which, because we're a company, a CVS-owned
Right.
company now, CVS is a preferred pharmacy of ours. And then we also have various health and wellness programs. If somebody's battling certain conditions, we have programs to help manage their health and meet their health goals,
Right.
which is
And
really
those are
nice.
very important.
They really are.
Yeah.
Just adherence and sticking to a plan just to maintain health. And then the last thing that we have on all of our plans, or one of the things, another thing that we have on all of our plans is something called Resources for Living. It's a program that it connects members to resources in the community. It's an 800 number that they can call, and anything that they want to know that's available in the community, they have access to. So let's say they want, you know, somebody to come in and clean the house, or they need somebody to
wow.
come and change the light bulb or rewire something, or they need somebody to come in and walk the dog.
That is really nice.
It's a great program.
Yeah, that's a great
it's unique
program.
to Aetna, and it's an 800 number they have access to call, and it's community-based. So it's not necessarily senior-based, it's community-based. If they have their grandkids coming in from Chicago for the summer, they can call and say, hey, what are some art classes in the area that we can plug my granddaughter into?
That's a great benefit.
It's a great program.
Yeah, that's something I've never heard of before
Yes.
in a package like
Unique
this.
to us.
Yeah, that is very unique. So, of course, we've been talking about the dates, and I think it started, mid-October? I always
October
forget.
15th is
And
the
it goes
opening.
to December 7th.
December 7th.
And I do know that if somebody picks a plan and decides, you know what, maybe I need to change my mind, they have like 3 months in the new year to do that, right?
Yes, you're very well versed. Yes,
Yeah.
so they have open enrollment, annual enrollment period, which is October 15th to December 7th. And that's typically where most people are going to add or make changes to their plan.
Right.
And then after December 7th, there is something called a special election period, which if you qualify for a special election, there are certain criteria. You
Right.
can make changes.
That's
but
right.
then there's also what you're talking about, OEP, Open
Yes,
Enrollment
yeah.
Period, which is January 1st to March 31st. So they could make changes from one Medicare Advantage plan to another Medicare
Right.
Advantage plan during that time.
Okay, and I
Yeah.
know the special election is due, it kind of goes along with somebody's, when they turn 65 or when turn that,
There's a whole
Yeah,
host
there's a
of
whole-
special election
Yeah.
periods, yes. Most of the time, people are going to make changes right now
Yeah.
during annual enrollment period.
Yeah, but
but there are OEP and SEPs
right,
available
and that's,
as well.
people need to find out about that depending when they turn 65, when they're eligible for Medicare.
Yes.
If they want it now, if they want to wait, whatever it might be, that they have a little more leeway that first that first year.
Yeah, that's their initial coverage period. They're entering into Medicare.
Yeah. Very good. Well, the number is 949-599-8871. And as you've seen, there are just a lot of different options for you. And, you know, you got to find out what works best for you and look over what your particular needs are, and then go from there.
That's really important. In fact, that's why that's my cell number. I'm just letting your viewers know. Please feel free to give me a call if you want to ask any specific questions. I'm happy to help. I'm also happy to refer to a licensed, trusted sales representative as well. And there's 2 meetings that are coming up that they're welcome to come to as well.
Okay, and these are, let's see, the ones in, say, Santa Ana and San Juan Capistrano.
Yep, those are my next 2 coming up. They're welcome to come. We'll cover the benefits a lot more in detail, both the HMO options and our PPO option as well.
All right. Lisa, thank you for coming on.
Thank you so much for having me.
I appreciate it. You take care, and folks, we'll be right back.